First LiveCode video, we'll look at getting your first project underway. As you can tell, once the program is loaded, you have the option to enable or disable a backdrop. From the Start Center, choose New Project, and for today we'll look at the iPhone 4 stack size. On the left side of your screen you have the toolbar. Any one of these objects can be dragged out onto your card. First thing we'll do, we'll save our project. Give it a meaningful name without spaces. Today we'll call ours Sample Stack. As you can see, it remains untitled until we modify stack properties. So generate a title. We now see the title of the stack. It's always good practice to save as you go. Today we will look at creating our first app using 2 standard buttons and a field. From the toolbar we can drag out our 2 buttons. And our standard field. Now, to edit the properties of these buttons and field, we can simply select them from the card, click on Inspector. Another option, we can simply double-click the item. Here we can modify the name, so we'll name our field Field 1. We'll also modify the content. As of right now, our buttons are both named button. We must modify this by naming button 1. We'll change our label to show. Select the second button, double click. Rename this button 2. We'll change the label to hide. Once again, you are able to modify the appearance of these buttons as well as the font size, positioning. While we'll talk about aesthetics in a later video, we can simply align the buttons for now. You can align them based on their bottom edge and horizontally across the card. As we take the field object, our simple app will hide and show the field or the message Hello World. So we are now looking at coding our buttons, button 1 and button 2. To access the code, you can select the object, click Code from the menu. You can also access the code from the Object Manager, Edit Script. For our hide button, we'll choose the option on mouse down, so when clicked, we are going to hide, rename the object, followed by the name property. Apply. No errors found. Now is a modified button 1. On mouse down, we will show field. Now, we want to make sure that our field is properly named, field 1. We're going to make it invisible. So now our app will use one button to show the field, one button to hide the field. We're able to run our app in this environment as well. Running our app will allow us to show field, hide field. So right away we've added 3 elements onto our card. We have a field displaying a text message. We have button 1 and button 2 coded to trigger the visibility of field 1. This is your first basic app.